Don't mind me, I was just baking bread again this morning. So, which hair don't care? We have a big day upon us, friends, okay? Astrologically speaking, at least. And I think you have no idea where one conversation might lead you today, okay? So we have Mercury meeting Jupiter and Leo. And this is like big, say the thing, send the message, pitch the idea, introduce yourself energy, okay? Because somebody could hear you, right? And think to themselves, wait, I have an opportunity for you, all right? It's a big networking day. And your cards today are basically screaming the same thing. So basically, we have Mercury and Jupiter meeting up in Leo. As far as I know, it's not a Kazemi, but it's a good day, okay? Like today might actually change your life kind of vibe. So we come into the reading with the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, fastest moving knight in the deck. So this is telling us that you already know that there's something you need to say, ask, post, apply for, or pursue. But the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands tells me that some of you have been talking yourselves out of it because you're tired. I get it. People have been asking me for true crime content for like 2 months now. I get it. We've dealt with rejection. We've dealt with money stress. We have felt overlooked. We have been carrying way too much by ourselves. And what can create, and that can create this mentality of, ugh, why bother? Babe, we need to bother, okay? Because the overall energy, we have the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Yes. There's a brand new emotional chapter that's trying to crack open. And it might begin through something ridiculously ordinary, like a convo, okay? Or getting a DM, a comment, a download when you're cleaning your bathroom. It could also be like a random introduction, an idea that you finally share, someone giving you advice that changes your entire approach, okay? Now, for the advice, we have the Moon and the Ace of Wands. You do not need to know exactly where this is going, okay? You just need enough courage to kind of follow the spark. I'll give you an example. So I was on live last night and I was talking to one of my clients and she's kind of in a money crunch right now. What she's doing isn't working. And so I gave her my usual spiel. I think every woman, every person really, but especially women, I think we should all be tarot readers. I really do. I really think because women's intuition is unparalleled. Look at what's happening with the Lindsay Clancy case right now. We're all rallying around her. So I think we should all be tarot readers because we're all going to hit and resonate with different people. And it's a great way to make money from your house, you know, so you don't have to get that 6th or 7th extra job. You can just hang out on live. So I gave my advice on what she should do to get started. And it was all, you know, I gave it to her for free. And then another one of my longtime clients was like, girl, that was $20K in guidance. Like, Bree, you should be charging like $20,000 to teach people how to set up their businesses. So that happened, okay? And then, so I was processing, just thinking about it this morning. And I thought, yeah, like, why don't I make like a little mini course or ebook or something teaching people just quick basic logistics on how to get a tarot business up and running. And so that's what I'm working on now. But that's what I mean. Like it might be something like that. Okay. And maybe you just need enough courage to kind of follow that spark, like I said. All right. So what we don't see coming, the cards, is wild. We have Wheel of Fortune. We have Page of Cups, the Empress, 10 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Now, that is a change of circumstances that is followed by an invitation, a message, an offer, or an unexpected opening that puts you in a much more abundant position. We're talking money in the bank, okay? And with the Empress sitting here in the middle, that's Venus. Something can grow from this, okay? Whether that's money, love, creativity, visibility, a collaboration, or a new community. You know, wouldn't that be nice? An opportunity that gives you more stability than you expected. Kind of like when I started this tarot thing on TikTok. It was supposed to be a nice little side hustle to pay for my groceries. Look where we are now, 115,000 of you later on TikTok. Now, the next 48 hours is not the time to shrink yourself because you don't know what happens next. You're not supposed to know, babe. You're not. We have Mercury conjunct Jupiter. So this is saying, open your mouth, okay? Share the idea. Start the conversation. You might be one conversation away from a completely different timeline. Today is the day, baby. Okay? I'll see y'all in the extended.